Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires. Part 42 of my Wurrzag campaign. There goes that mortar. And just to be certain that it's gone, we're going to chuck bolt thing. I forget what it's called, doesn't really matter. Bop. There we go. Yep, they're shattered and they're not coming back. Excellent. Right, so knocked out the mortar. That's key. Tilia continuing to be a fly in my ointment. And I've got plenty of flies. In fact, the ointment is mostly flies at this point. Flies that just won't die and piss off and leave me alone. I'd love to kill Tilia, don't get me wrong. Love to wipe him out. Don't have the armies to spare. Can't do it. Constantly under attack from every direction. Which is kind of the problem. So while Wurrzag doesn't... How many kills has he got? 34, not bad. We've got the more cosmation marauders on the right flank just roaming around. We've got the ball boys over here and over here. Some units peeling off to try and engage them. But we're just going to keep them running around and keep bombarding the enemy army with our rock clobbers as well, doing as much damage as we can. Well, I don't think this guy is drawing breath anymore. I think he's very much not drawing breath. So that's the thing. So a lot of my army is damaged thanks to the fact that we apparently went bankrupt last turn, but I didn't see when. So I'm a bit confused, to be honest, because I don't think I did go bankrupt, but apparently I did. And the game went, yeah, and you're getting a turn of attrition damage just to fuck you up. I can't help but feel the game at this point is just dicking me over in the most overt ways possible. So let's kill these handgunners. Again, this charge is going to be pretty appalling. That was alright. And some knights trying to deal with Wurrzag. Unfortunately, get pinned in place, and then we're going to counter-charge them. Yep, no charge bonus for you, dicks. And ball boys running down some units over here, dodging the great swords for the moment, running down the handguns, because the handguns and the missile units are really going to be the main problem we have. Savage Orcs advancing up the hill now. Let's slow these lads down, reduce their charge bonus down to 16. Yep, enjoy your no charge bonus, nerds. There we go. That should give us a good bonus. The enemy general there. I really need Wurrzag to go and deal with him. Unfortunately, I just don't have... Oh, there go the river trolls. In they go, slamming into the great swords. Excellent stuff. The knights pretty much destroyed. They probably will be... The morale hasn't dropped that far. And Wurzag's not going to be able to chase up with them. So I'm going to move these orcs back to go and help out with the main front line. The ball boys wiping out these great swords nice and easy, coming back to the main fight. And a unit of Savage Orcs over here just chasing the missile units away. Does mean they're going to get shot in the back, but as long as they're chasing some of the units away, that's fine. Back on the front line, you can see that our Savage Orcs very much winning this engagement. Really no problem. Yep. And the enemy general is getting full. Mind you, some of my boys are getting extreme acupuncture as well. And I mean, it's fine, but it's not ideal. River Trolls having a lovely old time there. 21 kills there on those guys. And the Boar Boys continuing to be some of the best units we have as they just run around and murder literally everyone. I should really get some more units of Boar. I keep thinking, get rid of the archers, get more Boar Boys. To be honest, what I need to do is get some Night Goblin archers. Fanatics would be fine. Get some Fanatics. Fanatics are always fun. You can't go wrong with Fanatics, can you? Nah. Now, don't come back. Right. I'll take my frickin' town back now, thank you very much. I'm just going to occupy. Thank you very much. Amber Trance, which is fine, I guess. It's fine.
I'll ignore that.
Will you fuck off?
The time for talk is over. Make your demands.
How are you strength rank 13? How are the doors strength rank... What are they? Oh, fuck me. 1 and 2. The Empire's 1. The Dwarves are 2. The Warriors accounts are 4. Nagron's 3. Depends how Malekith's doing, I guess. Hopefully, we can get some Malekith friends. Malekith friends are better. Well, they've got these... I mean, I don't... What do the Tilians want the wasteland? I mean, they don't even like living here. Like, they hate it. Don't they? Do they? Galbaraz. Oh, you're not happy. You're not happy. But I can get the Oath Gold Mine. And I also want defences. Because... reasons. How much is the Oath Gold Mine? 8. Oh, you know what? I can't... I'm going to get defences there, but I might not be able to... I might need to go back and retake it again. This is annoying, but hopefully we should be fine. Wallcracker, can you stab a rat? Yes, you can. Stabbed him good. That's what I like to see. I guess we'll make you elusive. Sure. Okay, and we're ready to go and take on the dwarves. I think. I'm surprised they haven't attacked yet. But even if they do attack, we should be able to retake it. And Sly Sweaty Bollocks is sweating his bollocks off. Good stuff. Good stuff. I guess let's give you Specialist, because there's nothing else really to give you. Stone Mine Tower, we want to upgrade, obviously. And that's all fine. Lovely. Okay, Gisp, I want intelligence. I want to know what's going on. Right, they've got another fucking army down there. Jesus. Okay, you've got an army there. You shouldn't have much... Okay, your global recruitment, I guess. That army's pretty buggered. So is those two. I mean, I think we've got a good chance here. I think we've got a good chance of kicking the dwarves out. The only problem is how to keep them kicked out. Because there's a few people going, well, just kill the dwarves. Okay, yes, that is a solution to this problem. With what, exactly? What am I going to be using here? Because I've currently got one army down to defeat 3 rat armies. I've got Wurrzag trying to defend my coastline. Admittedly, what I could maybe do is fall back from the coastline. Because what I need to win is to kill the Scabii for one. That's one. I need Karak 8 Peaks, Kazakarak, Black Crag, and potentially the Mia. Right, if I can take those, then that's kind of like, it's quite a lot of territory to hold, but it's 4 cities. Then we've got the Oak of Ages and Castle Drakenhof. That's 6. Then I just need 2 more. So that could be Nagarond, and then I just need 1 more. Now, theoretically, I could, if I had those under control and locked down, I could maybe just send an expedition out. Just to go and grab, like, Sartosa or something. Skaven Blights. Well, what's going on over here? Why is Skaven Blight under siege? I mean, Skaven Blight would be a nice, easy target. It's territory we like. And also, they don't really get very good buildings. They can't build it up to level 10 like the Skaven can. So, I mean, that could be an option. Just going for Skaven Blight. Like, just smashing Tilia aside, because that wouldn't be particularly difficult. Sacking a few towns along the way. As long as I've got the victory condition cities, who gives a shit, right? Right? It's an option. It's an option. I mean, some people are going, you can't win this. I fucking disagree. This campaign's winnable. And I'm nothing if not a stupid, stubborn git. So I'm not going to surrender just because there's hordes of... Okay, so the vampirates are dead, apparently. They're all gone. But at least Chaos is given the high elves a good old kick in the nuts, which is good.
What petty offerings do you bring the great Nocturne?
Alright, well, good. Right, got that. That's fun. Who else likes me? Let's find out. Vampire counts. I would like to get them to attack the dwarves or the Empire, but they're just not going to do it. That's just... it is basically impossible to get the AI to declare war on anyone. They just won't do it. It's unless... I mean, the only time I've managed to get the AI to do it is when the faction I'm asked them to declare war on is down to their last city. I've got it surrounded, and the AI is much, much stronger than the faction that I'm just about to kill. At that point, they go, yeah, okay, give me a couple of grand and I'll declare war on them. And that's the minimum. And I mean, it just, like, considering how quickly the AI will declare war, like, you just get, like, fucking high elves just asking the dark elves to declare war on you. The dark elves like, yeah, I'm not doing anything else, may as well. I mean, yeah, we're at war, but I may as well declare war on them as well. I mean, seeing as you are so nicely. Whereas trying to get, my depravity does me credit, does it? Okay, good. Well, that's fun. Right, okay, so I think this is doable. This is doable. We can do this. It's just we need to retake Kazakarak, or at least secure it or retake it. Need to retake Lamia, and then at that point, I think we're pretty good. I'm half tempted to pull back from the coast because I mean we're slowly losing ground here. We're just struggling. It would be nice to have it, but I don't necessarily need it. Antilia are just relentless. I mean, it's not even that I can't kill them. It's just that they just keep coming. They just don't stop. I mean, what's going on over here? It's just events. Okay, because Archaon has shown up. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'd like to think that someone somewhere is causing Tilia...
You come bearing arms. Is it war?
Yes, it is, you stupid plate-wearing prick. Okay, you're at war with the Bjornings. I mean, that might cause them some pain. I just don't know if the Bjornings are going to have the oomph to actually do anything. We've also got bloody Vegan's Errantry down here. I mean, it's not a particularly hard army to defeat, all in all, really, but it's just annoying. So we need to deal with that. Ratgash, you're watching another... oh, God. Orc and Guns, Iron Drakes. It's just relentless.
Get going.
It's just bloody relentless. Misty Mountain. We do have defences there. That's useful. I'm thinking maybe get more cat. Oh, we might lose that, to be honest. Let's upgrade. You know what? Let's upgrade you because you will replenish us, and that is pretty useful. Let's upgrade you as well. Death Gorge we might lose, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. But overall, that is generally fine. We can do that and get a little bit more income. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. It's winnable. It's just going to be a drain. It's going to be draining to try and fight back all these dwarves. I honestly think there is a bit of a problem with the dwarves in the latest patch because they seem to be relentlessly... like, their economy is, like, supercharged. It really is. It's... here come the rats. Here come the rats. Here come the rats. Baby, baby, baby. I just don't want to surrender because it, like, if there was no avenue for victory. Okay, the Empire showing up, as I said, that feels bad, but that's fine. If there was no avenue for victory, like, for example, if the Dark Elves and Noctilus and the Wood Elves were wiped out, at that point, I'd probably go, fair enough. You know what? There's no chance of victory here. I concede that while I could survive, we you know, it could be, you know, episode 300 and I'd still be fighting fucking dwarves, and frankly, for my own sanity, I would throw in the towel at that point. But I feel like if we can get a military alliance with Malekith, we get a military alliance with Count Noctilus, we have options. Especially if Malekith can beat the High Elves. At that point, suddenly, we have options. I mean, we're probably not going to make any headway against the dwarves, just sheer weight of numbers. Like, we just do not have... If I could maybe wipe out Queek, I potentially would have a chance, but I can't hold the north against the dwarves long enough to beat Queek. If I could get the Vampire Count to declare war on the dwarves, that would be an option. As it's... I mean, just there's just fucking Tillians everywhere. I mean, they've only got 13 settlements, right? At that point, I go maybe 3 stacks. They've definitely got more than 3 stacks. You want a peace treaty? Nope, you're fucking dead, mate. Nope, no peace. I think I'm gonna lose Gal. Hello. Defensive alliance? No. No, to be honest, that does me no good whatsoever. 0 benefit for me. And that's all I'm really caring about at the moment. Just the benefit to moi. At least, you know, Chaos are causing chaos. And for once, they're not attacking me. That feels pretty good. Oh, good. Bretonia and the Knights of Origo have confederated. Is that going to cause me problems? I mean, almost certainly yes, is the answer to that. Right. We have an Empire army around here. Where? Ah, it's Theodoric Gausser. We know that little sausage, don't we? We've met him before, and he's back. Some with untwistable stomach. Okay, let's take Barag Dalsbag first and foremost. The Immortulz, yes. Razor Standard. Sure. Banner of Swiftness. I'm kind of tempted to put that Grimgore. Let's do that. And then the Banner of Eternal Flame can go on like you, because you'll be in the centre of the army. And I am going to bop you. Oh, I don't even want the city. Alright, Scabby Eye, gone. Yes, I thought that would be the case. Okay, so you are in range. That is a bit of a problem. Whose war are you? Who do you belong to? Skarsnik. Right. Let's send you over there and hope that you go and reinforce Grimgore. I'm going to send... See, I don't know whether the AI is smart enough to, like, back up there. I mean, I don't think he... Right, what we're going to do is we're going to... Skarsnik's going to go over here. Set up a little ambush. Iron Rock. I assume that's where this army's heading. The AI just loves to head towards undefended, unwalled settlements. They see it. It's like a red rag to a bull. They just go for it. So that's okay. Then down here. Now this is bad because Grokka. I ended up Grokka in a terrible fucking place, and that was my own fault. But that's okay. We can do that. Set up a little ambush. Hope you can run fast enough. Can we block Rel? No. That feels a bit bad. But it's probably okay. Probably okay. Money is not good at this moment in time, so... I don't want the Warlord's boys. I mean, I kind of want the Arachnor. I mean, if they're dealing with an army like this...
Against council orders.
No, need my
what do I need?
There's the time.
I think what I need to do is cancel you. I'm kind of tempted to get Queenie in here. Okay, we're still technically in the money, but let's cancel. I just don't trust. I'm going to cancel that as well. Because if we lose Kazakarak, it's going to be a big hit. So I'm just going to... Because I feel like we might need it to beat Queek. So we're going to not worry about any of that. Unassigned skill points. Sure. Sure. Right, we've got a lot of armies around here, which is a bit of a problem. Theodoric Gausser as well is a bit of an annoyance, and I also need to deal with the Tillians down here. There's at least 3 armies of Tillians. I killed 1 army. There's at least 3 more down there to deal with. We've got another army of dwarves. There's another army up here who's... I think they've left. Yep, they're heading down as well. We're going to lose Kazakarak. I'm still feeling pretty optimistic. But... kind of less so? Oh, I'm kind of tempted to intercept, but... I mean, that army is quite squishy. That army is quite squishy. I think we're going to go for it. Because it's a squishy army. that can be quickly dealt with, and that leaves just 2 armies left. And better to kill this one now than it come in as reinforcements and overwhelm us with sheer weight of numbers. Let's do it. Mr. Nailbrains getting a firing solution. I mean, literally a firing solution, because he's just thrown a fireball. And going to score a palpable hit there on some clan rats, killing a few of them. Oh, you just badly singed. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I mean, you know, 7 kills with a fireball. That's not bad. And then, yeah, that's not bad either. Nice little brain burster. Burst some clan rats' brains, and we're going to leg it back. 23 kills, not too bad. And they've used a couple of their units of menace below as well. So that's going to come in handy. Our army is obviously wounded thanks to the attrition, and also me putting the army in an attrition area at the end of their turn, so they didn't get replenishment, because that was fucking stupid of me. And I chided myself very much so. That's words. Doing good words. Lovely. Okay, so we need to concentrate on taking out things like the storm vermin here. These guys need to have rocks thrown at them. There we go. That's fine. Yep, lots of rats having rocks thrown at them. That win. That's a win. Another fireball doing actually some really good damage there, carving through a couple of units of storm vermin by the looks of it, and clan rats doing some damage. Now, despite our army's injured state, I feel like we're more than capable of dealing with this army, and if we can wipe this army out, then that's 1/3 of the entire enemy force that's currently heading our way defeated. Now, admittedly, of all the armies, this is probably the weaker one, because it's mostly got clan rats, only a few units of storm vermin, but I'll take whatever I can get at this point, so whatever. The one that really terrifies me is the one with all of the warp lightning cannons. If we can get that in an ambush, then easy peasy, easy street. If not, not so easy street. So getting some nice hits there on the storm vermin. Probably should have concentrated on this little blob over here. That would have probably been quite useful, but never mind. I mean, the rock lobbers are doing some excellent work. And Queenie, who I have, I mean, you know, is she worth the budget? I'm just not sure. But she can make some horrible spider babies, and they just give me the creeps. They'll give everyone the creeps, and more importantly, they'll soak up some fire, because apparently Queenie's spider babies are surplus to requirements. And in they go, basically to cause some chaos, and I was hoping to like draw in units into a nice big blob, and then we could drop some spells on them. But it looks like they're just going to try and warp lightning themselves, which also kills some of their units, which I'm absolutely fine with. Fanatics now coming out, smashing through the storm vermin, doing some excellent damage on that flank. Then the ball boys charging in as well. Over here, very, very similar. As you can see, these storm vermin taking a massive amount of damage from the Fanatics. And in come the ball boys, slamming them. Oh, look at that charge. That was pretty bloody ace. And there's Queenie getting stuck in. Yeah, she needs to pay for a budget. She's surrounded by halberds, but that's fine, because in come the Savage Orcs. Get in here, boys. Get stuck in. And Grokka has spotted the enemy Grey Seer. And Grokka currently has 917 weapon strength and 110 melee attack. So basically, he's going to murder this guy when he can hit him. I mean, that Skaven Slave definitely got completely murdered. Right, come on, hit him. Jesus Christ, that was half a guy's health in one hit. Come on, Grokka, finish him off. I don't think you really need help at this point, but yeah, that guy literally exploded. His head came off, and I'm not entirely surprised, to be honest. Most of the clan rats, having seen what just happened to their boss, decide to leg it. Who can blame them? And we're going to get Gork to go and step on some rats over here, and that is going to be pretty devastating. Wipes out quite a lot of these storm vermin, and then in come the boar boys just after that foot of Gork, and charge them right in the rear. And unsurprisingly, the storm vermin then run, and so much damage being done to that army that the entire army then breaks and legs it. Now, unfortunately, most of our cavalry are too slow really to catch up with these guys. I mean, the Skaven Slaves have a speed of 47, and our poor boar boys have only got a speed of 76, so it's pretty tricky for them to catch up. But the Squig Hoppers have 82, so that's easier. And the Squig Hoppers are going to get quite a few kills here, which I kind of really want, even though this army is obviously going to be destroyed at the end of the battle anyway, because this was an underway interception. One less Clan Scryer army to deal with. Obviously, we're going to take the replenishment because I bloody need it. However, that has reduced some of the threats. Oh, I love it when I get ambushes, especially with Skarsnik. Ambushes, always fast affairs, but first we slow these guys down, then we hit them with Fanatic. Oh, look at... Oh, so much jam. Oh, the delicious, delicious jam. Oh, delicious Fanatic jam. Okay, so... Squig Hoppers slammed into the artillery. We're going to take that up pretty quickly. Backed up by Squig... Squig Hoppers are pretty injured, actually. They took an absolute beating, and these Demigryphs are nasty. So we slowed them down, and we're also ping cushioning them. That's actually working out pretty well. In fact, they're gone. The War Wagons... Now, these guys are very, very nasty. It's a Hellblaster volley gun with in a war wagon, so that's bad, so we need to deal with that quickly. Elsewhere, the Goblins, having released their Fanatics, are now fighting sword to sword with the enemy units. Now obviously that's a bit of a problem because obviously the great swords have bigger swords. It's not all about the size, but it does help. And there is Theodric Gausser fighting Skarsnik. I'm going to be honest, Skarsnik can probably easily beat him, but it is a case of there's a lot of great swords. Fortunately, reinforcements are on the way. Unfortunately, these reinforcements are really fucking slow. Fortunately, our Rock Lobber is helping out. However, the 8-peak loonies taking a huge amount of punishment from these greatswords, and they're also unbreakable, which is a bit of a pain because it means they might end up getting wiped out. I mean, to be honest, the Rock Lobber's probably doing a lot more damage to the 8-peak loonies than it is to the enemy. But fortunately, here come the Squigs. Finally, reinforcements have arrived, and just in time. And with that devastating charge to the rear, the enemy army breaks and runs for it, having been absolutely slaughtered by Fanatics and Goblins. I mean, this may not be the strongest army we have, but it certainly is one of the most fun. I will keep saying that. It's so entertaining. And look at this horde of Squigs. I mean, it's just a fun army. You just can't go wrong with it, can you? It's just a bit of a giggle. I mean, for the Goblins, obviously, not so much for the Greatswords who are currently being eaten by what is effectively mobile mushrooms. Yes, Goblins may be squishy, but you can't argue with those kind of results, can you? Just absolutely fantastic. Look at that. And let's take the replenishment. Send you scuttling off. Of course, there are dwarves over there as well. Peacekeeper, Skarsnik, +2 obedience for every concurrent war with a neighbouring faction. I mean, that's got to be a lot, hasn't it? Oh, you're going to do the thing. Are you? Okay. That is not ideal. But if we can take out those cannons... Realistically, the cannons are the only nasty thing. They've got a unit of Iron Breakers, but that's just Dwarf Warriors. We can eat Dwarf Warriors for breakfast. They don't have much in the way of missile units in this army. They've got quite a few here. Quarrelers with great weapons and some Bugman's Rangers. They're quite nasty. This army's probably the worst one. The one led by Ungrim. Thorgrim's army is trash apart from the artillery. If we can knock out the artillery... Although, you're attacking first, so actually... the artillery won't be in the battle. Because this army will be on the field, so that's 5 units. They can only have 40 units total. And it'll start from here, which means... they might get 1 unit of artillery. but they won't have all of them. So actually, this starts to look not too bad. Yes, our goblins are a little bit beaten up, but to be honest, the actual goblins aren't what's good about goblins. It's the fanatics. So we just have to let them loose the fanatics, do the damage, and then scuttle out of combat again. Let the Black Orcs do the bulk of the fighting. Job's a good one. And we've got a lot of fanatics. I mean, a lot of fanatics. Feeling pretty good about this. Oh, we won't get all our units either. We can send... Well, we can do what the AI can't. We can send these goblins scuttling back off the map and not worry about them. Get our artillery in, and then that'll be fine. And then we can wipe out all of these armies. We might even be able to race ahead next turn and relieve Kazakarak. That would be a bit of a win. But it's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode of the Wurrzag Campaign.